Hi, I'm Futurist Jim Carroll. Here's what we know about the future of transportation. What we drive is going to change. How we drive them is undergoing a dramatic shift. The very nature of the vehicle is changing as we go to a world of electric batteries, autonomous vehicle technology, and a very significant change in what organizations need to do to align themselves to the fact that in essence, the world of transportation is involving vehicles which are essentially high-tech platforms on wheels. There can't be a more exciting industry today than what is happening in the world of transportation. If you think about what is occurring, we are in the midst of an absolutely massive transformation. We are going from a world in which cars and trucks involve technology that people drive and are based on the internal combustion engine. But looking forward into the future, we know that increasingly we are going to find ourselves in a world in which an increasing number of these vehicles will drive themselves. And they will no longer be based on carbon and gasoline sources, but instead will be essentially giant batteries on wheels. The arrival of the electric battery changes everything in the world of transportation, because once we eliminate the internal combustion engine, the very nature of the form factor of the vehicle forever changes. And so while we might have 5 or 6 global vehicle manufacturers in the automotive and trucking industry today, that is going to undergo absolutely massive change, because the process of building the vehicle of tomorrow fundamentally changes once we eliminate the massive gasoline or diesel engine. The arrival of electric battery technology within the vehicle reduces the number of parts in the vehicle from approximately 46,000 to just several thousand. What we are going to witness is absolutely massive disruption as all kinds of new organizations come into the industry, because this is no longer about assembling a massively complex vehicle, but is essentially about building something that is simply fundamentally new. We are going to witness more change in the world of transportation with automotive and trucking in the next 10 years than we have seen in the last 125 years. There's a lot of talk, there's a lot of hype about the nature of the changes which are occurring, but the reality is this: as these trends unfold, there are opportunities to be had, there are markets to be lost, there are skills that are being created, there are new industries which are emerging, there are winners and losers as we go into the era of acceleration in the new world of transportation in the 21st century. The biggest challenge with these trends is the issue of timing. When will we actually see self-driving cars emerge? When will we see the arrival of the electric infrastructure to support millions of electric vehicles on the road? When will we see the emergence of intelligent highway technology that guides these vehicles in packs? Because self-driving cars won't just drive themselves. They'll increasingly communicate with other vehicles on the road, becoming a swarm of hyper-connected vehicle technology. The biggest challenge with the future is knowing the timing of when it is going to occur. And the most important thing you can do to align yourself to the reality of the future of transportation and what is emerging in the automotive and trucking sector is to follow my mantra for aligning yourself to a world in which the future belongs to those who are fast. Think big, start small, scale fast. You've got to think really big in terms of the seismic change occurring in the world of transportation, and what is occurring is the very essence of what a vehicle is changing. You need to start small. You need to ensure that you are experimenting with and working with all the new technologies, all the new ideas, all the concepts which are unfolding in this dramatic new world. And you need to be prepared to scale, because the reality of the future and any particular trend is this: the future happens slowly and then all at once. I'm Futurist Jim Carroll.